So we're gonna come to second position and arms are gonna be out. And first, so I actually have an option for you. Depending on what's going on with your shoulders, neck, etc., you can keep your resting arm down, okay? If you don't have any issues going on, then you can keep it up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do bicep curl with the right, and heel comes up. 7, 6, and you guys can get really low. I have a harder time doing that, so my hip. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take our temperature. Back of the hand's going to come to our forehead and open, and open, and open. 4, 3, 2, left arm, left heel, in and out. Pull those ribs and lift from the top of the head. Pelvis gets low. You guys can be down here. 4, 3, 2, take your temperature, and up, and up. Pull those ribs back. For 4, 3, 2, you know what's coming. Both arms, ready? In, and in, and in. 4, 3, 2, take your temperature with both arms. Ready? Up and down, up and up. 3, 2, and in. Good. Bring it to in together. Sorry, we're going to come to fourth. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to be kind of diagonal here. Arms are going to come to first position. We're going to step into an arabesque. We're going to go up and down, up. Get all your weight onto that right leg. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to turn our arms up and then turn them down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms, reach them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Bring it to first. Actually, let's come to parallel. We're going to go down, reach the arms up, down, up, down, up. You can even do some jumps here if you're so inclined. So it'd be a jump. 3 and 4. Okay. Come back up. Find your breath again. Bring your heart self to first. We have to go the other side. Ready? Let's go lift up and up and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got open and down, open and open. Lift the back leg, open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring down and up again. Ready? Down, up, up. 4 jumps if you're doing them. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Put your weights over to the side and get your mats. How are we all feeling? I hope okay. I can't hear you. So you just have to, I'll come look. Hi. Okay. Laura feels good. All right. For those people I can see, everyone's happy. Okay, grab your mats. Okay, cool. Okay, grab your mats. Oh, hi Jenny, I'm Eden. Here, put yourself on and one more time. Hi. Do you have any questions or are you good? Good, okay, cool. All right, it's a little bit disjointed this morning because I had to keep moving places. This is about teaching from home, is not always smooth. All right, come on to your mats. Oh, we didn't do tricep standing. I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, I'm a bit discombobulated because I have people upstairs, which is making me a little nervous because of COVID, and then I had to keep moving because of the noise. Okay, so let's do our triceps now. So I didn't do it standing. So let's start with that. All right, feet forward, arms back. Ready? Down and up. And roll those shoulders back. And 5, for 4. Squeeze those arms. 3, 2. All right, let's lift the hips through this. Okay? And 8, 7, 6. Lift the hips. 4, 3, 2. Keep the hips down if you have any shoulder or neck issues going on, okay? Now we're going to go in and out. In and out. In. 4, 3, 2. Other leg. I don't think I can talk through these anymore. All the tension in the triceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow, those are hard. Put the feet down, arms up. Hips up, head back. Pull the hips through. Shake the arms out. Okay, so we just killed the triceps, hopefully, right? All right. I want to do this balance one, and then we'll do some push-ups. So we've been working on that side plank into one arm plank, and I learned a new transition into it yesterday. Aren't you excited? So I think my mat's a little too squishy for it, but I'm going to try it anyway. All right. So, excuse me, come into your plank. Roll over onto your right side. Lift the left arm up. You can always do this with the knee down, right? Lift yourself. Don't lift so much that it makes it too easy. Try to keep the lower side of the body long. Okay, imagine that my leg's up right now while I teach it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this left arm down to the side and then turn over into our one arm plank. And then maybe lift that left arm forward and then maybe reach the right leg back. It's a lot for 9 o'clock in the morning though. So we're just gonna try it. Okay, ready? I don't know if I can do it at 9 a.m. All right, let's try again. I did it yesterday at 5 p.m. It felt a lot easier. All right, let's try again. So we're gonna come into our plank. All right, ready? Roll over on your right side. Get nice and long on the bottom side of the body. You can always take your left foot forward. Take your left arm up, then glue it onto the side of the body. Swivel yourself forward. Lift the left arm forward, and then try to lift the right leg. All right, and then come down. It's just a little trick. What makes that easier? I think knowing what's coming makes it a little easier so you can balance your body to lift that back leg. When I first did it, I didn't know I'd have to lift the back leg, and then I fell. So just think ahead a little bit. So then you know you're gonna need to square your hips off to the floor, etc. This is one just to play with at home too. All right, come onto your plank. Turn it over onto the left side. I think for our purposes, let's bring our right foot forward. Take your right arm down, and then if your right foot's forward, look when you swivel, the foot's in the right place. Then reach your right arm forward, and then lift that left leg. And then put the hand down, and then come down. Okay, let's try that. Let's do that one more time on each side, and then we'll be done with it. Okay, that way if you're just doing it for your first time, then you kind of get a little better of an idea of it. All right, left leg back, right leg back, plank. Swivel over to the left this time. Let's do left first. Right arm up. Take the right foot forward, glue the right arm down, turn over, take the arm forward, and lift the left leg. Squeeze everything into the midline. And then put your hand down and then come down. I can't believe I'm being filmed. I'm recording this, and I'm supposed to put it on the La Madrona website. I can't even believe I'm being recorded doing this. That's awful. Okay, then come onto the other side. I'm just turning around so you guys can see me, but you can just switch legs. All right, right arm down, left arm up. Glue the hand down, left foot forward, swivel, left hand forward, left arm forward, right leg up. And then come down. Okay, let's finish that up with just some push-ups, and then we're done with arms. So coming forward, let's just do some regular old push-ups. So fingertips in, either knees wide and feet together, or feet up. Ready for 8. Let's go. 8. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hips back, arms long, child's pose. Catch your breath if you're me. Let your elbows come down. That'll help release the shoulders a little bit. And then roll yourself up. To stretch, take your right arm across the body and really get it across there. So you're stretching that shoulder, top of that shoulder too. And then right arm up. Pull the shoulder down. And then take the right arm over the left. And then I learned this in a Younger class last week. Is I usually just leave the hands here for a eagle arms, but actually, if you take the hands together into this interlaced fingers, it's more intense, and then you can pull the arms up. All right, release that, take the left arm over, pull the left shoulder down, arm up, hand up, and then hook that arm over, interlace the fingers if you can, and reach the elbows up. Okay, release that, interlace the fingers behind you, reach the chest forward, and try to open up the front of the body. So with all of our hours on Zoom and phones, I don't know about you, but boy, am I getting tight across the chest too, and then we come in here and we do all these shoulder, all the shoulder and weights and stuff. It's a lot, so we gotta start to release in the top of the shoulder. So move your head side to side, and then forward and back. Okay, all right, come onto your feet and then roll yourself up. Let's move our mats out of the way and set up your bar. Let me get my bar. So I'm using a stool. You can use a chair, is totally fine. I just realized this is a really nice height, so I want to grab this. And I will switch between here and there for people who haven't taken this class with me from home before. Okay, so let's be totally crazy and start facing the bar today. So we're gonna start, and let's start first. We've been starting parallel, we're gonna start first. We're totally nuts. Okay, so first, if you don't know, is just toes out to the side. Notice I'm not cranking my hips and knees and kind of trying to come into a real ballet first. Let's think of this as more just like a bar workout. First position, nice, gentle, so that we're not tweaking anything. Okay, we're gonna plie and lift and plie and lift. Now what I've been focusing a lot on, as you know, is not letting my heels raise up at all, which means I'm moving a little bit more slowly than normal because I'm having to push my heels down as I lift in order to keep them down. So 4 and 3, pull those ribs in. 2, so there's like a string pulling you up to the top, to the ceiling. And 1, all right, we're gonna come onto our toes. Ready? Up and down, up, and automatically my glutes, bottom of the glutes really start to activate. See if you can make sure that you're not shoving your hips forward, that your hips are nice and neutral. So there's a little bit of softness in the front of your groin. It's not hard and shoving forward. It's soft and back. And 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do another set of plies. Keep those heels down and up. Roll the shoulders back. 2. All right, coming into a grand plie, legs are straight. We're gonna come all the way down. Try not to stick our butt out, so we're not doing any of that. We're staying nice and lifted, and then come all the way up. We're gonna do 3. And if this doesn't feel good, you're not gonna do it. This is just if it feels amazing. All right, and then we're gonna do 1 more. Pull that stomach in, and then come all the way up. All right, we're gonna lift onto our toes. All right, bring your heels together. So the heels are touching, and we're gonna do some plies there. So we're gonna keep the heels up, We're gonna lower and lift. Same thing with that front of that groin. Don't let it get hard, so don't shove the hips forward like that. Pelvis is neutral. 4. Probably the hardest part is keeping this area still, but flexible at the same time. It's kind of crazy. So you gotta really use the sides of your hips. 2 and 1, or they call it side seat Pilates, I think. Okay, we're gonna pulse on the bottom. 8, 7. You can probably get lower than I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, from here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, lift to straighten, okay? So we're gonna go all the way, we're gonna go lower, lower, lowest, all the way up. Ready? Lower, lower, lowest, up. Lowest and up. And your knees will probably talk to you. As long as they're not hurting, you're fine. And up, lift the chest, pull the ribs in. And up. We've got 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Lowest and up. Good. From there, we're going to come down to the bottom of that pose, all the way down. Our legs are going to squeeze in like there's a ball between our thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come out. Take that out. All right, and then we're going to take it to face the front, left hand on the bar, right leg out. And we're going to plie and lift, plie and lift, plie and lift, plie and 4. Again, not hardening in the front of the groin here. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. We're going to plie, lift onto the toes, plie, lift up, and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to jump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's runner jump the leg around and sit it back. This time I'm letting my butt go back a little bit. It's kind of a runner jump attitude squat in the middle. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're going to close off to our lunge, and then we're going to open up. Close to our lunge, open up. Close and open, close and open, close and close. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. All right, let's come into some lunges. Lift the chest, hands here. So we're not going to lean forward into our fake bar here. Now plie and lift to straight. It's not plie, sorry, lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. 3, just regular lunges. 2, hold it down at the bottom, pause for 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front heel comes up and then it comes down. Up and up. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that heel up. We're going to pull that, bring the front leg forward, back leg forward, and then point it out to the side, bring it in, step it back to that lunge. Bring it in, point it to the side, pull it in, and squeeze that left hip. It'll make it easier. Sit it back. Both my heels are up. We got 4 more like this. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, last set of pulses. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's shake that out. We're just gonna go ahead and go over to the other side. So switch sides for bar. And this time we're actually gonna do first again, but instead of having the heels up when we touching when we go up, they're gonna be separated. So you'll be at your bar, actually. I go here, that might be the easiest, right? So I'm in first, there we go. All right, so we're plie and up, plie and up, plie and plie. We'll add a little bit of choreography. 3, 2, 1. All right, listen carefully. We're gonna plie, you guys know this one. Lift up the heels, come up, lower the heels. Plie, lift the heels, come up, and lower the heels. Plie, really work through the sides of the hips and lower. Keeping the front of the groin soft, down. Last one. All right, we're gonna reverse that. So we're gonna go up, lower, heels, straighten, lift up, lower, heels, straighten, lift up, lift up. Last two. All right, so gonna be our last one. All right, and because we're also here to challenge our minds, we're gonna add that together. So it's gonna be plie, lift, up, down. Now we're gonna go up, down. That'll leave you something to work on. Down, up, and lower, and up, and down, and down. We have at least 2 more of these, depending on how I count this. Down, and up, one more. All right. So that was our brain teaser. Now we're gonna lower and lift, nice and simple, and lift, plie, and plie. All right, let's add some sautés if you're ready. So you're either gonna stay there, or you're gonna do some nice light jumps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now turn to the side and bring your right hand onto the bar. Come to second, and we'll do some plie and plie. Ribs in, lift from the top of the head up, 2, and 1. Let's do our Ranajam squats. Ready? Ranajam and squat. I think that's called a Ranajam when you take the attitude around. I can't remember. 4, Laura, you'll have to remind me if you know. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bring it over and open. Ready, close, and open. Ready, close, and open. Keep going. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. So we're here, right? And we're gonna lunge up, lunge, and up, and up. For 4, pull that front hip back. 3, 2, hold it at the bottom, pulse at 8. Squeeze that left hip so you're not letting anything rotate too much. So all really square. 4, 3, 2, front heel goes up and down, up and down, and up and down. 4, 3, squeeze that right hip. 2, all right, if both heels are gonna be up, you're gonna bring in, out, in, back to lunge. In, out, your right leg is probably screaming. Almost done with quads at this point. 4, meaning you won't ever be able to use your quads again because we'll work them so hard. 3, 2, all right, this is our last one. 1, all right, hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent. Go ahead and find a place to sit down into a chair. So maybe you're sitting against your wall here. Maybe you have a wall to hang off of. Go ahead and find your spot. All right. And I'll assume you're at a wall, so we won't do anything with the leg back. So we're sitting back. I'll assume you're sitting. So we've got heels up and down. Up, chest lifts, so that you're not starting to round. 4, 3, 2, hold it there, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're gonna come into our ski slope. So if you're facing If you're at a wall, you'll be shoving your hips forward. So feet come into a little bit of a narrow, really narrow first. Sit into your chair, lift your heels, and then bring your hips forward. Okay, and I'll show it from the side. So find your ski slope. Barely first. Okay, lift the hips. Ready? And then lift the chest. And then we're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hips go right and left, right, left, right, left. Squeezing that butt. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come all the way up. Shake it out. Let's even do a quick little quad stretch right now. So left leg up, pull the knees together. You can reach that left leg, the left knee behind you. And then let's do the other side, right leg. And then push the knee behind you. Get more into that right leg. Good, okay. And actually, before we do anything, let's just move that left hip around in the hip joint. I mean, the left leg around in the hip joint. And then right leg, you do the same thing. Okay, all right, let's do our side seat quickly into our fold over. So what that's gonna look like, take your left arm onto your bar, and left knee is going to be bent. We're going to go straight from this into fold over, okay? So right leg, right toe is going to be at a diagonal to that left heel, slightly behind it. Keep that left knee bent, it's the most important thing. Lift the chest, and your whole spine is at a diagonal. Okay, let's lift, ready? Up and down, up. And because we don't have a band on, restricting our movement, we're going to actually go pretty high. And we'll feel the squeeze in that hip, and the work of the stability is being done in the standing hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set. Down. Squeeze at the top. For 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze up. 8, 7, pull the stomach in. 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, let's put the foot down for a second. From there, take your right arm over and come in to your fold over position. So head will be down, hips are way back, body is really long, flat back. Okay. From there, let's lift our right leg up to the ceiling and then put down just to neutral. Down. Now my left leg is really bent. My left hip is pulling back. My weight is in my left heel. Right leg is straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to cross, cross, cross to neutral. You can also do these on your hands and knees. So if you're ever wanting to add to the end of like a spin class or any other kind of workout, you could add this whole series on your hands and knees. 2, 1. All right, from there, sorry, I need to shake my hip out. Okay, from there, leg up. We're going to pull the knee, heel in, and back. Let's flex for that. Flex, flex. 4, keep pulling that left hip back. 2, 1. All right, ready for flowing it all together. All right, so now this combo is going to go like this. Neutral, cross, flex in, ready? Point, cross, then flex the foot, kick, kick. Let's keep going. Down, up, cross, and flex, and flex. Down, up, cross it, flex. Yes, your left hip is probably dying now. We're almost done with this one, don't worry. Flex, flex. This is 7. Flex, flex. This will be our last set on this one. And flex, flex. From there, try to hold it. If you have to come down for a second, hit out the left hip and come up, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go knee up, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the top, squeeze the fake ball behind your hamstring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, left hip gets a nice little whack. All right, and then we have to come over to the other side. So for the other side, we'll be on our right forearm down to the side, left foot out to the back, right knee bent, and let's lift up. Ready? Up and down, up. God, the back, the fold over makes these feel super easy, right? Pull the right hip back and squeeze the left glute at the top. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more set. We've got down and up, and up, and up, and up. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm up, fold it over, bend through the right knee, and this side on the same thing we did on the other side. So lifting straight up, ready? Oh no, starting up and then lowering. So we're starting here, sorry. Down, up, up, pull the weight into the right heel, squeeze that right hip back. All right, cross behind, ready? Cross, neutral. 5, 4, bend the right knee, and that left leg is not turning out, it's trying to stay under. 2, and 1. All right, ready, flex that foot. In, out, in, out, in, and out. 4, 3, 2, pull those ribs in. 1, all right, ready for the combo. Down and up, cross, kick your butt. Kick, ready? Down and up, cross and up, kick and kick. Kick and kick. For 6 and 7. This is our last one. 8 and kick and kick. All right, ready? Bring the knees together and then lift and in. Lift, lift. So you're stomping on the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that fake ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So we're going to take our left leg over our right. We get to come to the floor, do some abs. So left over the right, sit it back. And I like doing this one kind of in that chair. If you don't have something you can put a lot of weight on, you can just be here. If you do have something you can pull on, you could be there. All right, other side. Right leg over. All right, left leg back. And right leg back. All right, and then let's go ahead and come to the floor. So grab your mat. And grab your weight or a yoga block. Either one will do. And we'll start with, let's start with C-curve spine. So sitting down, have your weight nearby or with you. First, just take your hands on your shins and lift the chest. Okay, roll the shoulders back. Lift the top of the head up towards the ceiling. That alone should feel like a lot of work on the back. It does for me anyway. All right, now from there, scoop your pelvis forward, but try to keep this action here, this open chest, kind of still working. You can move your hands to the back of your thighs. So you're scooping that pelvis forward, and then kind of gently pick up your weight or your iliac block and sit it back. Take your hands forward. Okay, we're gonna take our hands forward, scoop the belly in, and then we're gonna twist to the left, come to the center. Twist to the right, come to the center. So you'll notice if you're not sitting far back enough, this won't be challenging. If you're just here, I mean, it's a little bit challenging. It's not what we're going for. We're going for a lot of challenging. So you're sitting pretty far back. Okay, so left and right. And I'm trying to somewhat keep my knees even. I'm trying not to let one go higher than the other. And this feels pretty good in my back as a twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center, sit it up. All right, now we're gonna take the weight, one side of the weight, sit it back, and we're gonna let the knees go to the side this time, and our body is gonna go side to side as we tap the floor with the weight. Tap, tap, tap. So you're actually touching the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Good, come back up to center. And do the same thing again. If you want to keep the feet again down on the floor, that's awesome. If you want to lift them up, we're going to go ahead and do 12 fast, just like that, with our legs up in this kind of half teaser. Ready? Let's go. 12. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, from there, let's do something fun. Take your weight off to the side. Sit yourself a little bit further towards the front of your mat so you can roll back. Take your hands on top of your shins, roll the shoulders back, scoop the belly in, and we're gonna roll like a ball. When we get up to the top, we're gonna try to balance with our feet off the floor. So we're gonna roll back and up. Oh, my feet touched. I'm gonna try to keep them up next time. Back and up. You're trying not to use momentum. You will a little bit, but you're trying to make this abs. Ah, it touched again. Instead of momentum. We have 8 total. I think we have 3 more. Last one. Okay, back yourself up. If you're like me, you've gotten to the front of the mat and have no more room. Back yourself up, lift the feet back up. Take one leg up to half teaser, other leg up. Now lift one, if you can stay here. Or if you want to, you can lift to here. And then if you want to, you take your arms out and let's count for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. I find this series much more difficult than anything on my back or push-up kind of abs. I don't know why. All right, so lift up. Let's all lift up from the top of the head and the back and get long. And let's try that again. So I'm in solidarity with you in terms of how hard this feels for me. Okay, let's lift that one leg up. All right, now we're gonna lower to Urdhva Navasana, and then we're gonna lift up. So in yoga, they call this like a half boat pose, and then that's a full boat pose. Let's do it again. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, try to keep the work in the abs instead of going too much into the quads. 3, 2, last one. Bend your knees, lift your chest, and then let's try one more balance. Leg up, 4, 3, 2, 1, collapse down. All right, gotta check the time. Bring the knees into tabletop, legs into tabletop. This will be second to last thing. Push the triceps into the floor, hands into the floor, palms into the floor, backs of the shoulders into the floor. Lift one leg up, other leg up, tabletop. Push this back into the floor. We're gonna tap one toe down and then lift it up. Other toe down, lift it up. Tap, up, tap, up, tap, and tap. Shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take your hand behind your head, lift up to a chest lift, and let's do that again. We're gonna tap, up, tap, pull it in, tap, pull it in, tap, pull it in, tap, elbows out to the side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring the feet down, leg all the way down. We're gonna do leg circles, and then we're all done. Bring the feet down. So this is hard, but also should feel really good. So we're starting our stretch while we do our abs, which is really nice. Push the triceps down, backs of the shoulders down. Losing my voice. Right leg is gonna come up to the ceiling, and we're gonna, keeping that left leg completely still, cross the right leg out of the body, and then reach it out to the side. So you inhale for 1, and exhale for the next one. So they're pretty fast. Inhale, and exhale. Last 2, last 1. Okay, now we have to go the other way. Out to the side, and then around and up. Out to the side, keep that leg totally still. The standing leg that's where all the work's happening. This one's just getting a nice little stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This wakes up the body a lot. Like, it tells you kind of what's going on. Like, my left foot's speaking to me on the bottom, my back's speaking to me. All right, right leg, point the foot. So notice in here what's talking to you, what's hurting, what's cramping, what just feels weak, what feels strong. Left leg up, backs of the shoulders into the floor, back into the floor. Ready? Let's cross. Stabilize that right hip. Notice how your circle has to get a little smaller because you're stabilizing that hip so much. Ready? 3, it could go if you could let the hip go, your leg could go all over the place. 2, and 1. Other side. Notice if one side feels a little harder to stabilize. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you are all done. You get to stretch, pull those knees in. Let's just do 1 back bend. Bring your feet down, lift the hips up, interlace the fingers underneath the back, roll the shoulders together, push the triceps to the floor and lift up. Back, the neck gets long on the floor. You can even turn your head side to side. And then roll all the way down. And then from there, let's go ahead and roll up. And we'll do our stretches sitting. And this is just giving you 2 minutes of stretches, and I'm gonna have to sign off, and you guys can keep stretching. So let's do this one. Legs out to the side, pull the left leg into the body, okay, but you're still squared in front. And then we're gonna take our left arm behind the left leg, turn the right hand is in front, and twist to your left. You can even take your right hand onto that thigh to start. So you're twisting over. Okay, from there, we're gonna come into what's kind of almost a back bend over the long leg. And then we're gonna reach the right leg over, the right arm, sorry, over to that right foot. Might be able to put the forearm down on top of the leg, foot, can't speak today, top of the leg, inside on the ground, wherever you want. And then take that left arm over the left ear. And that might be it. I'm getting an incredible stretch through the left side of my body here, okay? Or if you wanna try to go a little further, you could keep going and then maybe grab that foot. This hip will start coming up. Try to farm it down a little bit at least. And then reach for that foot. The full pose, you might have your hand under the foot and then you can crank yourself open to the side.
This is definitely a yoga pose. I wouldn't say crank in a yoga class. I feel like I can say crank in a barre class. Reach your hips behind you so you're not tucking that pelvis. And then we're gonna come all the way up and go to the other side. Bend that right knee in. Twist over to the right. So this is the beginning of the pose is really nice too. You could just stay here. And then start to back bend over that leg. Left hand reaches out for the left leg. So the top of the leg or maybe the bottom of the heel. Right arm goes up. And then maybe you stop here, which feels amazing. Or maybe you keep going and then crank yourself open. I'm definitely tighter on this side. And push that right hip down. All right, come all the way up. And because we're here, I'm gonna actually leave you guys here. I'm gonna leave you guys in this pose, but I'm gonna leave you in the straddle coming forward, and you can be anywhere you want here. So if you have a block or something to put under your head, that would be awesome. If you're just here, that's great. Before you finish your whole stretch thing, though, after I sign off, make sure to do a downward dog here and stretch your calves. Okay, that's probably the most important thing I'll leave you with. So make sure you're gonna come into your straddle. You're gonna stay here as long as you can. 10 minutes would be amazing, but you know, probably don't have 10 minutes, but if you do, great. And then finish with your downward dog with your feet together so that you're getting a really nice calf stretch. If that doesn't feel calfy enough, go up to a wall and push yourself into a wall dog here and then take